Hello guys, how you doing? I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought I'd do one for you today. I'm basically going to do is I'm going to unbox two special editions of Watch Dogs. I bought them both from Game because I'm a fucking nutter, and I thought, you know what, screw it. I want both special editions because I do want the cool statue, and I do want the cool hat and scarf thing that comes with it. So, this one here's the DedSec edition. I've also got the Vigilante edition as well. I've kind of pre-opened this up a little bit just to make it a little bit easier for myself. Packaging looks pretty cool. I always appreciate some good packaging on items. They came very well boxed and they came on time and everything. Oh, the box actually looks pretty good. Here's the thing I'm always worried about when it comes to my special editions. Do I keep the boxes or do I use the boxes for something else? This is obviously the statue edition. I think what I'll probably do is I'll definitely keep the packaging for this one because the statue edition is always going to be worth a bit more later on down the line, and I always don't think there's any point of me keeping it and not selling it maybe at some point because it might be worth more. So of course, copy of the game, not to be sold separately, so that's the one I can't sell. Well, technically, basically, like, I knew I was going to have two copies of the game, so I know I was going to sell one either through eBay or through computer exchange, or maybe even Game. Take it back to there. So we've got the Chicago map, got the cool steelbook case, which I'm definitely going to use for something. What is this? Oh, these are Watchdog cards. Default. T-bone. These look interesting. I don't know exactly what they're for. I have no idea what this is for either. I'll have to have a look at that. Maybe it's something to do with the game that I'm not too sure about. Oh, I guess these are the calling cards. Hacking of a weapon. What does it say on this little packet? Download the app. H_IDE by Watch Dogs, available at the App Store Android Market. Oh, fantastic! So there must be something to do with the application. Maybe it's something along the lines of like the unlock code, which is pretty cool. I'll definitely have to look at that. Don't know what this is though. Maybe it's something to store the cards in, and that's what it was supposed to be there for originally. So maybe these go in like that. That's pretty what it was. I opened it up in the wrong place, guys. Okay. Soundtrack, which, let's face it, you're going to install once on your computer, and then it's going to lie there collecting dust. I think it would make more sense if they actually have just a download, like slip of paper, which you just download from iTunes, like a special download that you can get nowhere else. Wouldn't that make more sense? Instead of printing out a CD and... Oh well, I'm not going to complain. As I said, I'm only just going to download it once and then probably sell it. And Watchdog buttons, which are pretty cool. I might not keep those because I'm not a huge fan of buttons. I think I just don't see the point of them personally. They're a little bit pointless. Cool. So I've got a little bit to do with the application on that. That's actually pretty cool packaging for that. They could have just had it as 4 cards just in a thing, but they didn't. They made a little wallet out of it. So that's nice. The game, of course, which I have not yet played, and I'm basically holding back my time in order for you to look at my awesome unboxingness. That is happening going on right now. What I'll probably do is I will probably look at like the downloads and everything. There's probably going to be some kind of update, day 1 update for the game, which would make sense. That's the Chicago map, which I can't see at all. So it says here that there's the CTOS Control Center, Gun Shop, Vigilante, the clothing store. I don't know why I said Vigilante store. Pawn shop. Okay, that's cool. Pawn as in, like, you know, pawn things. Not the other thing. Coffee shops. It's nice to know in Chicago, in a Vigilante edition of the game, in which you're running around and, you know, trying to take out the man, there's still time for coffee. Collector's item for 40 over 14 or over. Okay. Where's my knife? This is probably the little statuette that I spent £100 on, basically. Actually, not these special editions aren't bad. I mean, in comparison, like the Xbox Ones are not going to be much different. As in, like the older gens of them are not going to be much different at all. To be honest, that is awesome. Actually, that is really well detailed. I like that a lot. Sometimes you'll find like these statuettes don't really have much going on with them, but this one does. Very well detailed and very well coloured. Awesome. It's pretty cool. And an art book. Yay! Yay, art books! Look at all the cool concept art and things I'm really going to see in the game. Actually, that's pretty cool in terms of concept art. That's something I'm never going to look at again. Anyway, let's look at the second edition of the game. Oh god. Oh god. It's all kicking off. Hang on a second. Now it's time to open up the second edition, which is the Vigilante edition. Yes, it's the Vigilante edition. It's the edition that I really, really wanted, first of all, but then I thought, fuck it, let's buy the DedSec edition, because I've got money to burn. This is a much more usable box, I think. Again, as I keep on saying, you know, what you can do with the boxes afterwards. So this is the Vigilante edition. This is the edition where it basically comes with the game, obviously. Some similar special editions with the other ones as well. Has some similar special editions. It basically comes with like the soundtrack, I think. But this one actually includes a bit more cooler stuff that I would probably definitely be able to use more. So, as I said before, it comes with a hat and a scarf, which I believe might be in here. What's this about? What's all this? Aha! Aha! What's this? This is the thing actually I wanted additionally. This is cool. I think it's only a 4 GB card, but it's basically just a USB but in a card form. Little USB. I mean that's pretty cool. I've always wanted to like think I would like to have more along the lines of a bit of a larger one if there was a larger one, but it's still pretty cool the same. I mean, you know, I might use it. God knows what I'm going to put on there, but I might use it. I find it pretty cool. Okay, taking that bit off. Nothing else in there. Nope. And here is the hoodie. Oh, it's by Insert Coin. Nice. I was always very skeptical about the actual hoodie itself. I was like, it looks like an okay hoodie, but is it going to be a really cool hoodie? It's by Insert. I've never bought anything from Insert Clothing, but this looks like a good hoodie. Oh, it's actually a pretty nice hoodie. It's actually got my favourite colour on the inside. Grey and teal. I actually like this a lot. Not gonna lie, this is a good hoodie. It's not too heavy. It's extra large, which I don't mind, okay? I think that an extra large hoodie is much better than just large, because sometimes a large on me is like, you know what it's like if you ever buy something from Top Man. Top Man large is just not going to fit. Right. Yeah, I'm going to throw out my pile of stuff. I'm actually probably going to need to tidy my room before I do anything else, before I start playing this game. Maybe I'll start to preload the game and then I'll do it that way. Discover your Vigilante Edition contents and video. That's cool. They got a little QR code on the back of the box. Okay. Nice. I hate the fact that people use sellotape or sticky tape on any special editions, because you know when you try and take it off, it's just gonna like tear at the cardboard of it and make it look kind of meh. So on this side is the awesome hat. Honestly, I thought that hat was going to be much cooler than that. I thought it'd be more weathered. but it's still a cool cap all the same. I've been looking for a cool cap. I've actually had an idea of maybe cosplaying as Adrian Pierce. The hat's cool. The hat's okay. Again, as I said, I thought it'd be a bit more weathered than that. A copy of the game! So, just in case my first copy doesn't work, I've got a second. Just in case. What is going on here? Oh! Additional soundtrack! Not to be sold separately, copy. So, I mean, obviously I am going to sell one of these copies, because I spent £200 on it. And as I said already, I'm only going to be using it once to download it, and then I might not even listen to it. So, soundtracks are okay. Like, there's some soundtracks that are obviously much better than others. That's okay, that's cool. I guess that's okay. And oh yeah, and here's the face mask as well, which is kind of cool. I'll try it on. Yeah, it's very comfy. I can breathe in it. That'd be cool if it's ever winter and I look like a weirdo. Nice. So that was it, guys. It's actually a really cool face mask. Again, I was looking more along the lines of I thought it was going to be like a scarf, but it's actually more along the lines of like a half balaclava. It's pretty cool. I like the hat. I like everything else. I like the hoodie as well. I'm actually kind of glad I got both those editions. So that's something to put on my shelf. Right, now I'm going to tidy up all this mess I just made and play the game. Let me guys know in the comments below if you what edition you've got. Have you been a dickhead like me and bought both editions, even though you know you only need one edition and one parts from each edition? As I said, I'm probably going to put a couple of these bits on eBay, unless you want to message me and say, hey Tom, you should totally just send me the soundtrack because I'm awesome. I might send you a soundtrack if you're lucky. Who knows? Thank you very much, guys. I hope you have a nice day. And look forward to seeing you in game, maybe. Maybe I'll track you down and maybe I'll kill you. Who knows? There's some kind of talk of special multiplayer in that. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.